If you've ever dated a dismissive avoidant, you may have seen some behaviors that you considered were annoying, suspect, or even downright weird, right? And you confide in your friends and family about what's going on. You might hear them say a lot of different things that are most likely negative, especially doubts about if this person has ever really loved you. But because you're the one who's been dating the person and you see just how they have these moments of extreme vulnerability, you get tired of explaining yourself to those people because you know this person is a good person. Even though they may not show it the way most people do, it's not over the top with affection or the I can't live without you type sayings. The energy that they give you doesn't come off as anxious. It comes off as someone who's scared. Avoidants love differently. And in today's video, I'm going to revisit a topic that I've done a couple times. 5 ways to tell that an avoidant loves you. What's going on, my beautiful people? I want to start this one today from the heart. Breakups can be extremely devastating, right? And as much as you try to explain to the person who broke up with you just how devastating this breakup was, they may never fully comprehend just how much this meant to you. And if you've ever gotten to the point where you feel like, I just don't want to carry on anymore, I can tell you personally that I've been in your shoes and I'm telling you to continue to move on. Because what you've lost, you'll be given 7-fold that amount in the future. You just have to continue to move on. And if anything, level up your life so you're prepared for when it comes. But I'll continue to be here for you. I have been. I've been here for you guys for 7 years straight. So I just wanted to take the time to remind you guys that relationships are just a small piece of your life. And if you're someone that's an anxious preoccupied, I want to reiterate that to you. Relationships are just a small fraction of your life. You have this whole pie that makes up your life. Your fitness, your friends and family, your social life, career, your finances. The relationship shouldn't take up 80% of your life because there's an imbalance there. The first one is they share parts of themselves they've never shared before. When an avoidant opens up about their past, their childhood, their traumas, the things they've buried for years, that's not usually casual talk. Because avoidants guard their inner world fiercely, right? They don't overshare. They definitely don't do vulnerability easily. So when they tell you that painful story, the parent who wasn't there or the thing that still haunts them today, they're not doing it to bond. They're doing it because they trust you. For avoidance, trust is the highest form of intimacy. If you've ever earned it, it means you've crossed a milestone that most people never reach with them. The second way that they show that they love you is through acts of service. Avoidants struggle to express emotions verbally, right? They may not say I love you as often as you like them to, but they'll do things for you. They'll fix something around the house. They'll run an errand. They'll make sure you're taken care of in practical ways. That's their version of saying I love you. This means you matter to me when they do these things. This comes from their upbringing. Many avoidants grew up in environments where emotional needs weren't met. So they learn to do instead of feel. So if your partner quietly takes on the acts of service, that's not detachment from you. That's love in their language. If you guys are familiar with the 5 love languages, that's one of the things that they do to show that they care about you. The third thing that they do is initiate contact and make time for you. This may seem like a low barrier for entry, but honestly, that's one of the ways that they show that they love you. It shows that you're a priority to them. When avoidants are falling in love, they pursue you hard. Right? This is probably how they got you to begin with, because in the beginning, they were showing that they were into you. They reached out first. They planned those dates. They showed up. It's only later when fear kicks in or the relationship gets too close that they start to pull away. But in the beginning, and even when they don't have a whole lot of pressure on them later on in that relationship, they still want to be near you. They show up for family events. When they make the time for your world or start integrating you into theirs, that's a powerful signal that they're emotionally invested in you. Avoidants don't waste their time on relationships they don't value, and I can promise you that. The fourth sign is they'll say things that they normally wouldn't. If an avoidant ever tells you things like, I've never met anyone like you, or I didn't think I could feel this way, understand how hard that was for them to say. They don't just love bomb randomly. That's not their style. When they express something like that, they're probably choking on the words because vulnerability feels foreign. This is something that I heard from an avoidant myself. She said, saying those words felt like choking on vinegar. Literally, they have to fight their own instincts to speak it. And that's exactly what makes it so real. You can feel the difference between manipulation and a moment of truth. And when an avoidant says something like that, you're hearing their heart without all their filters. The fifth sign is they'll share their resources and support your growth. When an avoidant starts letting you into their world financially, professionally, emotionally, that's where the love starts for them. Maybe they introduce you to people in their network or offer to help with something that's important to you or invest their time and energy in your success. Avoidants value independence, right? So when they choose to share what's theirs, that's not small. It means that they see you as part of their life, not just a visitor in it. The people that they really don't care about, they won't be around for long. Unlike someone that's more on that narcissistic spectrum, they're not sharing because they expect something back. They're doing it because they care, even if they can't say the words out loud. So if you've ever doubted whether your avoidant partner truly loved you, I want you to remember this. Avoidants love differently. They love quietly. They love carefully, right? But when they let you in, it's absolutely real. But once you realize that an avoidant and a rebound is like someone trying to erase a fire by lighting another one,